I can see you had typed notes for Sarah's,
I know,
so I'll remember that when the will comes in.
But all I've done is change the names in several of the stories.
On a custom nationality.
Exactly.
So Jan's your favourite Sandra, so
Of course you're not.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Hiya.
Very pleased to see so many people here have come all this way for the marriage of Scott Anthony Miller and Sandra Marion Dodds. I waited over 30 years to get rid of one daughter, and then Scott stepped down and proposed, so it's like buses, you wait all that time. So, as I say, you're all very welcome, and that's on my own behalf, and I'm sure on Marion and Tam's behalf, and Ed and Angie's behalf, so thank you for being here. I have to say it's very nice today to see Sandra looking so relaxed because she's been quite stressed. I know, see, looking at her the way she's been the last couple of weeks, you wouldn't believe she was a really happy Wayne. She was. Me and her mother went to Australia to visit Marion's mum and dad, and when she was about 15 months old, and mum and dad put a cot at the end of her bed, and she used to wake us up every morning by doing her juggly walkie right onto the bed. That was her party piece.
Still is.
It's still a correct. Fucking hell. I'll do the jokes. Aye, that's it. I've killed that one then. Alright. Knocked me off my stride there. Well, we'll skip over her upbringing. When myself and Marion unfortunately split, I moved in with Uncle Bobby and Uncle Brian, and Brian was, they kind of related a bit more to Brian because he was Uncle Brian. I'm too young to be called Uncle, so Brian was kind of, the Waynes would be watching the telly. He's 42? The Waynes would be watching the telly, and Brian, somebody would be creeping up in the body, and Brian would say, he's next for the broth pot. Or if he'd been eating 2 bottles of Iron Brew and a packet of crisps, when he needed a comfort break, he'd say, I'm away for a ginger snap. Sandra loved all that, but she never quite got it right. When the body was creeping up, she'd be like, he's next for a breed tin. I'm away for a custard cream. She hadn't quite grasped it. She had a fairly conventional schooling. Stayed on and did her hires. She was going to go in degree, go on, and she was talking about teacher training at one time. Oh, that'd have been good. That'd been good. And then she said, I've got a job, Dad, as a dental nurse. And I didn't say very often, well, what the fuck did you stay on this 6 years for? But she actually loved it, and went on to be a hygienist. But I'll tell you what, see the shape she gets into the weekends, I don't know how she can look in the punter's moose on a Monday morning. I'll tell you that for nothing. As life went on, she had her ups and downs, and then she met old Scotty boy at the Electric Frog. Yeah, the Electric Frog. There's a joke in there somewhere about kissing and turning into handsome princes, but nah. What actually happened to young love? He saw her on Facebook and thought he liked to look at her. So knew he can actually watch her on the BBC iPlayer anytime he wants to. Along with Scotty came Captain Mixon. I'm his kind of adopted uncle. Sure, I'm Uncle Jake. I've been trying to bring the boy up the right way. I've had him a season mum twice, so see by the time he's 22, my season's book holder at Love Street. Sure he will, mate. And we taught him a good song, didn't we? Aye. We'll not get to sing that here. There's too much company if he likes it. Oh, aye, I'm sweating on, mate. Aye, you're right. When Sandra and Scott got together, Sandra and Sarah were sharing a flat. I think that's right, isn't it? You and Sarah were sharing.
Well, no, I moved in with Sarah.
you moved
She
in with
moved in
Sarah.
uninvited.
And then I think actually what happened is she then moved to Scotland uninvited as well. You know, it's like, aye, you know, it's which mine's yours, which is, aye, get her in there, aye. So that was it, aye. It's all good stuff. It's not been sweetness and light, by the way, between Sandra and Scott. I tell you, it's not been sweetness and light. They had a big blow up on Saturday, and Scott had obviously had a few. I said probably Sandra, and he said, so he wasn't driving. He said, right, I'm going home to Ruggie. And he walked as far as Ibrox, and then couldn't remember what he'd fell out of it, so he had to go with him with his tail between his legs. At least he didn't get lost. He was with me one night and the kind man's watching the football, and I was like, so you want me to get a taxi up the road? No, we're alright, it's a straight road. I get him 4 hours later. And it is a straight road, I have to tell you. Aye. Him and Sandra, the two of them like about partying, and it was a while ago. The two of them had been separate. I think Scott was at worst night out and Sandra was out. I don't know was it Ashley's maybe? I'm not sure.
No,
sorry.
She was sitting and having a quiet drink with Lee.
She was having a quiet drink with Lee.
Nice.
That's fatal. So Scott come in. Sandra heard the downstairs neighbours coming in, and there was a party on, so she went down to visit the downstairs neighbours, which is fine. But she took Rory with her. Rory is a 4-foot high dinosaur. I took Rory down with her for company. She didn't want to go and invite her.
She didn't like me. I wasn't going to get allowed in myself.
Aye, well, Scott heard her coming back in at night with the dinosaur under her arm. He says, "Where have you been?" She said, "I was at the toilet." So it's about 3.5 years ago that they took me out for my dinner on Easter Monday and told me that I was going to be a granddad, and I have to say I felt a bit relieved. I thought I was going to have to get my book. Then Sonny John Miller appeared, didn't you, Shorty? And he appeared. So he's obviously, between him and Carter, they kind of keep us going. When Sandra was pregnant, we went on a family holiday to Santa Ponza. The two couples, Carter, we went, remember the holiday house, yes? We went to Santa Ponza, and we did. Sandra wasn't drinking obviously because she was heavily pregnant, so she had her own kind of beer. And then poor old Scotty, we all thought he had a hangover. We were raging with him. So we just went away and left and went to the beach, and then we come back and he's just as bad. And Sandra wrapped him in a shower curtain. And I was like, get him in that bath, he's got sunstroke, run him in a cold bath. Turned out he'd gastroenteritis, we went to get an ambulance, take him to the hospital. He sings ham.
Does kill.
As I say, Sandra was quite heavily pregnant at that time, and Scott had said to her when she got pregnant, well, I'm going to stay sober, support you through this. Drunkest man on the planet for 9 months. Yes. He did say, in his own defence, he said, the reason I can afford to get drunk now is I don't need to look after Sandra because she's not drinking. Which is fair enough, you know, that's a pretty fair comment. So when Sandra got taken out of hospital, it was quite a difficult, the birth was quite difficult, and she was, in a bit of pain, and it took a long time. Scotty did his best to support her, because he came in one night when he was starving, and she was probably starving too, but she couldn't get eaten. He went and got a fish supper. But he ate it outside so she wouldn't be bored with it. Then he took the papers into the room and put it in the bin. And then when Sandra was in a great deal of pain, Scott said to the nurse, "This is probably the time I had gastroenteritis." That was what he'd say.
He agreed with me.
Aye, well, that's aye. So I'm not going to go any further because we're obviously waiting for Colin giving us the highlight of the evening. I would just like to say thank you very much, and here's to Mr. and Mrs. Miller.
We've got 10-15 minutes and we've got to go for
Sunset.
Aye, that's good. That's good. I'll bring anyone in there.
Trying to done it, please.
What's that?
Trying to done it, please.
Hello,
Hello.
can you hear me?
I wasn't too bad there. I cut some of the
You hear me all right?
share a good
Right, I've been a wee bit worried about this speech, a wee bit nervous, but I saw Big Barry this morning and he said to me, if there's one thing I'm good at, it's talking shite, so I should be okay. So, cheers Barry.
True story.
First things first, on behalf of my absolutely gorgeous wife and I, thank you so much everyone for coming. It's astounded us just how many people have come out here, and I'm just kind of overwhelmed how many people are here. Considering we're about an hour's flight for Syria. Thanks to all the bridesmaids for being part of our big day and for everything you've done for Sandra and myself. You do look lovely, every one of you. But I'm not going to hold my breath that I'll be saying that later tonight, so let's wee toast for them before it goes tits up. Bridesmaids! Massive thanks to Colin, my best man, for everything he's done for us too. For organising the Glasgow and the Paphos stag do. I've brought that wee Dolly dress with me, so if Sandra plays her cards right later, then who knows? I've known Colin since primary one. Me, him and Barry were in class together, but 30 odd years ago, so it's quite amazing that these are here tonight. So Ben's my best man, but what about my best boys? Carl and Sonny. The best wee things I've created. Can I get 3 cheers for them? There you go. The parents now. Thanks to my mum and dad for bringing me into this world and putting me on a collision course with Sandra.
I take no part in that.
How was that? How damn? Honestly, that I'm the person I am today because of the two of you, so cheers for being back. Thanks also to Jake, Marion and Tam for being just brilliant people and very welcoming days. And Jake, as you can see, there's a pool in the back if you fancy some skinny dipping.
Listen, see this might be anything like that.
Right, sorry, on to the love of my life now. Only one man could ever tame Sandra, it really is true, and I've yet to meet him. As Jake said, I actually fancied Sandra before I met her. We've got mutual friends on Facebook, and I spotted her in some pictures from a hen do she was on. She was looking very sexy in a wee white dress, and I thought I wouldn't mind some of that. I could never imagine that one day I'd have it all.
Oh, come on!
Your mother's here.
Your mother's embarrassed.
Sandra said she first fancied me because I looked like Pete Doherty. A skinny, pot-bellied junkie with a greasy yellow complexion. I don't know what she means. Sandra's a great mum to Sonny and also a great mum to a step-mum to Carter. We've been through a lot, especially early on when we first seen each other. And she put away quite a bit, so fair play to her for sticking about. She must have realised the size of the catch she'd landed and wasn't letting that go that rod for nothing. Then came very early on in the relationship, she met my family. When I say she met them, what I mean is my mum and dad heard her shouting like an absolute weapon as she walked down the street by their house about 2 in the morning after a night out. She also met my sister Suzanne that night, with the two of them steaming and almost fighting. That was quite a taxi journey home, by the way. Suzanne and Sandra in the back with Tupac and Biggie Smalls, and me in the front with Jeremy Kyle. So that was a great start. My sister Suzanne and my new girlfriend Sandra are not getting along. And naturally, when Suzanne doesn't like someone, Amanda dislikes them 10 times more. In a short space of time, everyone was friends, and we've not looked back since.
Yep.
She then met Amber one night. We were in Amanda's having a few beers. Probably not surprising to anyone that knows Sandra well, but she had my 9-year-old niece crying within about an hour of meeting her. If I asked you to guess why, then you'd be here all night, but she actually tried to put Amber head first into a bin. To a 9-year-old crime. Who does that apart from Sandra? Anyway, these days Amanda, Suzanne, Amber all definitely prefer Sandra to me. And Sarah prefers me to Sandra.
Sorry.
That's the mental thing about Sandra though. Most people at first think she's just a total balloon. Right, Anna? And quite often they're right. But once they get to know her when she's sober, realise she's one of the most amazing person there is. I genuinely think I could stand up here for hours talking about Sandra and the times we've had together. Like her breaking her ankle at the Wicker Man, or getting her child's name tattooed on her body only for it to be spelt wrong. To me, I know. To me, inviting some dodgy Spanish geezer back to the apartment in Barcelona for a party. Or the both of us making an arse of it nearly every weekend, even though we've two extremely hyper kids to look after next day. But unfortunately, all good things must come to an end. Well, maybe not all good things, because one of the good things that will never end is my love for Sandra. Thanks for honour!
Uncle Colin's Sunny, very, very quiet. Uncle Colin's
I'm very, very nervous for the way, really, really nervous. So afternoon everybody. For all those who don't know me, I'm Colin. I've got the pleasure of being Scott's best man. When Scott asked me to be his best man, at first I was over the moon. Firstly because he was going to marry the woman he loves. And secondly, that he asked me to be his best man. Then it dawned on me, the speech. So after realising that I would have to stand up and speak in front of Scott's family and closest friends, I had a panic set in. After a few words of encouragement from Scott, so I'd like to say the panic was still there. So I did what any modern man would do in that situation. I used internet. Best idea ever. It was a great idea. I found some really top stuff, really amazing stuff. But I decided to put that away and concentrate on my speech. Before I start to make Scott feel a little bit uncomfortable, I'd like to say a few thank yous. Firstly, to everyone who helped organise this special day and all the guests that travelled so far to support the happy couple. It feels like half of Glasgow's here. And Paisley and Renfrew, sorry. Can't forget yours. So secondly, to the bridesmaids, you've done a great job helping the bride today. You all look absolutely amazing. And finally, Scott would like me to thank his beautiful wife for turning up today. It must have been hard for her not to run away. I'm sure you'll all agree that when I say this, it's Sandra. You look absolutely stunning, Scott.
Yeah!
Scott, you're punching well above your weight here. Seriously, though. You better hope she never sobers up. Well, maybe just now Scott sobers up. I've known Scott for 30 years and it doesn't get any easier to put up with him. So God only knows how Sandra will cope. In all my years I've had the misfortune to know Scott. He's always been a bit of a procrastinator. Thinking on this, I started to worry and he wouldn't have anything ready for his speech. So I decided to have a backup just in case. I should fast food this, Scott. Just in case. I always hoped that Scott would grow up to be an intelligent, well-balanced, valuable member of society with a beautiful wife. At least now he's got a beautiful wife. But you know, it's not been plain sailing. Indeed, in the early days of this beautiful relationship, it was rocked by a menage a trois. Well, that's the way Scott tells it. Sandra and the other lady in question will claim that he was so drunk, he stripped himself naked and he woke up in bed next to them. Actually,
Only for the waist down.
Now, probably one of the most traumatising and embarrassing things growing up was when Scott signed us up for an under-18s documentary for Channel 4. That was cringy. I thought it was only meant to be a bit of a laugh to sign up, and never actually thought we'd get picked. Growing up being rejected by girls when asking to get after them was bad enough without being documented on video. From what I can remember, the main focus was thankfully Scott, following him from getting ready in his Kickers boots, cream denims and Kickers polo shirts. Apparently that was all there is back then. To trying to disco winch girls in the sub club. Anyway, I've got a special surprise for everyone. I've managed to get a copy of the documentary and we can play it today. I'm only kidding, Scott. I wouldn't want to embarrass you in front of your new bride. You can do that yourself tonight. In all seriousness, I can't ask for a better friend. Scott's a great person, he's got a great family, and he's a great father, and I'm sure he'll be a fantastic husband. So finally, I'd like to say another thank you to everybody for coming and joining the newly married couple in the celebrations, and I'm sure you'll all agree they make a fantastic couple. Ladies and gentlemen, please join in a toast for a happy couple. Before Scott, let's get pissed.
Yeah! Well done, Colin.
Well done, Paul. Well done.
That was brilliant.
You ready?
Well done, you were